obviously everyone's gonna wanna want me to ask you about this, right? About the whole Holly situation, but it's in the documentary, so I feel like I don't really necessarily want to
Yeah.
go too. What I'm saying is like I just don't want to go too in detail about like what happened, right? But like, do you have a positive message for like the people that are kind of your naysayers after that whole situation happened, or do you have a like y'all ain't necessarily gotta be cool or nothing, but like, do you have like a civil message, or would you be willing to like be cool in a specific environment? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I'm trying to ask, like, how could it come together, or is that even possible?
I mean,
You know?
so a lot of them young dudes that were there, because it was like a lot of younger bloods
Mm,
who came across the street to attack me, but the older ones were the ones who sent them.
yeah.
The younger dudes, I've run into a lot of them.
Mm,
They don't even know me that much to have that much hatred for me. Man, when they came to the Holly, I was already an activist. At least
right.
right now I'm 46. I don't know what time that's 26. That's 20. My son just turned 27.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a huge difference. Yeah.
so it's like there's a big difference. I mean, I'm almost 50. And 26 is I was almost that's how old I was when I left the gangs.
Yeah.
A little bit older than that, right? Uh, so there's definitely a disconnect. Now, before the shooting, I knew the younger bloods, I knew all the older bloods. I was able to kind of have that synergy with them and stop
Yeah.
the violence and be like, bro, I talked to the Crips, I talked to these guys. I've lost that. I don't. There's a real big gap now since then because that was 10 years ago. The shooting happened in 2013. It's 2023 right now.
Right.
Right? Um, so for those younger guys who came, I've seen them. They've apologized to me. We've talked. We had a back and forth that day leading up to that.
So you think,
Those older guys, no, I don't really. Right now, I don't. I'm not trying to be negative.
yeah, yeah.
They're doing podcasts. I just seen under the street nurse. It's not me being negative. Who on that?
Mm,
Man, do you know how many young Bloods and Crips have been murdered since they moved them to the Hollywood, that fake computer shop? Went from lowering gang violence tremendously in Denver. That don't mean we got sorry Bloods and Crips. That means we got hard Bloods and Crips who's tired of the violence. Man, I'm going to Compton. I'm representing Denver. I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to Haiti. Denver was on. After I had to shoot Hassan and that big war started, we lost traction in Denver. We lost because I don't want to. There's not nobody in Denver who I want to introduce. You don't think if I was on Vlad TV, you don't think through the channels that I got in there, shout out to Nam because Nam introduced me to Idi Amin. You
mm,
don't think we could pull somebody else up and say, man, out of Denver, Vlad, this is who you need to get on. There's not one artist right now. This is no disrespect. There's not one person, bro, because of the negativity and just the way they carry themselves. So the older Bloods and Crips who's still acting like they gang banging in their 30s and 40s,
yeah.
I'm not against them, but we don't have nothing to talk about because that's somebody who will make me kind of come out of character because I don't have a lot of patience for that. But the younger Bloods and Crips in their 20s, they struggle. This is what's been fed to them by their fathers who are my age, and they don't know no better. They just have to hate on me because that's all they've been taught. That's all they've known for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Because if you in your early 20s, you're a Blood or Crip, you was in school. You know about me, it's what some hater has said about me. And it was self-defense. I can't fight 25 Bloods, and it's on camera. So I really feel sorry for the youngsters who even be hate on me because they don't know no better. If that's negative, I'm negative. You hanging out with Crenshaw Mafia Bloods or Crips who are gangbanging, telling your children to be cripping or being a blood in their 40s. You should question yourself. Where have you
Mm,
failed in life to be hanging out, bringing somebody like this around your child? And they shouldn't even know where you live. Shouldn't even know where you live. Now, if you caught up in gangs and you want to be positive, and you're not just tripping on me because someone else told you, you got some leadership potential, man. You can contact me. Even you come to my campaign stuff. I have Crips and Bloods coming to my campaign stuff. If you're working for the police and you flanked up gang banging and you cripping, but you're working for the law, I still don't have no. I don't even want to be around no one like that. Nor am I pressing no issues,
yeah.
but I don't mind answering the question either.
Right.
Nope, I don't have no patience for it. I'm not wanting to be negative, but all that stuff needs to go away. Or we'll never have no artists out of Denver. Denver is the informant capital of capital in the United States, and I'm from Denver. I love Denver, but we have and that brings negativity, that brings hurt feelings, that brings, oh, he's a snitch, or he's a rat, all that stuff. That stuff brings negativity to the industry, man. And the police use that to their advantage to keep us murdering each other and to keep us being afraid of one another. When Terrance Roberts can't go somewhere and be safe, and I'm a revolutionary fighting for Black people, Latino people, and working class white people, and I'm fighting for the culture.
Yeah.
Shout out to Street Nerds for all the rest of their content. It's just not gonna be in there. I don't have no
Yeah.
problem.
No, yeah, I fuck with street nerds.
But we ain't gonna do that. So that's the one thing about me that you'll get some negative energy out of me is